Hello, and welcome back to the A Show with the Kings of Pro Wrestling Podcasts. I'm Justin, here with Meelz. What's up, Meelz?
A rare Wednesday night we're recording. A rare occasion.
It feels good. Here's the thing, right?
Sure.
Tuesdays be killing me.
Yeah.
Tuesdays are like my busiest day. Wednesdays, not so much. So when it's like prediction weeks like this, like I don't mind doing it that way.
I don't mind either. I feel like, listen, I've been reeling for like the past like 48 hours of Nick's shit. The entire city is kind of afloat, walking on their tippy toes. Not to borrow from you, but
now that I revealed my skill, using it against me already.
No, it feels really, really good to be good. For a change, I was walking down the street randomly and caught myself choking up for no reason. Because I was listening to a pod where they were talking. I was like, damn, we really did that shit. Like, we really, like, come on, man. So, entire city's happy. New York is happy. Looking forward to the finals, which are on Wednesday next week. So, we're definitely recording Tuesday next week.
Well, there's no so we're good.
Yeah, this is also true. What's this I've been seeing about the prices of Steam Decks? Did you see that?
Crazy. They're crazy. The thing is, I've said this before, if you don't have a hot electronic item now, you need to go get one immediately. If you don't have the chip shortage is real.
I'm legit looking like, do I want to get this? Do I want to get the Switch 2 or not? Like, am I committing or not?
They already went up by 50, but I think they'll go up again by Christmas. I'm pretty sure that they will. The reason, like, I saw somebody, like, it was some weird Nintendo stand online. It was just like an apology, like a little internet apology to Nintendo for overreacting to the $50 price hike. I'm like, do y'all think the price hike is over? The price hike is only getting them from point A to point B. In Christmas, they're gonna gouge for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
When I saw them Steam Deck prices in terms of when they're announced, I was like, oh, nah, society is tanked.
Bro, we're fucking cooked. And the thing is that, like, this is for all you niggas that love Sora, all you niggas all this again, like, I'll say this. AI has been foisted upon us. I won't say that it's been the people asking for this, because people haven't been asking for this shit. But this is what's come out of it. And the AI push and all this shit, it is blowing up in people's faces. And I really wonder at what point, like, what's it going to take for people to realize, especially these corporations and companies, to stop going for this. This is the reason these PS5s, Steam Decks. The Steam Deck to me was just a crazy hike, though.
No, this is nuts. From $649 to $949.
I don't have the OLED Steam Deck. I have like the regular one, but I'm like, they're not $900 fire. My shit has dust in it now. Like, I'll give you mine.
Right.
I never play it, but like, it's because I'm never like on the go like that. Like, I can't take my Steam Deck to work. You know what I mean? So like, but it sucks, man. And I think it's a great. I honestly would say this is probably better than getting a fucking Switch. But like, this is the outcome of what you niggas, not you niggas, not our listeners, but you niggas, what y'all voted for.
I mean,
it's only going to get worse. The only thing that will save, I think, gaming and like just this whole thing right now is if GTA actually does come out in November, which I think it will.
Yeah, it's looking like it. Lord, this is crazy. Did you see? I don't know if you saw this because this just happened in the last hour. Love Island USA issues a statement ahead of season 8.
I saw that. I said, you guys are doing it already. Let's be clear. They announced UK like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And they have been on. There's this black dude, I guess, who they've been saying some really mean things about. I'll just say that. Like, I won't get into why or what he did because it doesn't even really fucking matter. But like, they've been really mean to this guy, and so they've already started it. But they've been keeping the US cast close to the fucking vest, Meelz. I don't know why they're waiting this long to show the US cast. I think it's because they're doing a deep background check to make sure that they're clean.
They have to be, because I would imagine it started filming by now, or at least very close.
Yes, they probably did what the intro. They always have like this kind of, don't they always have this like real weird like singing dancing intro? So they probably already
yeah. So they probably started filming already.
I thought they would start Sunday with day one, because remember we're always a day or two behind them.
But I think just on the nature of, I feel like you can get a day or two behind when you start recording and things are kind of in motion, but when you got to set everything up and you got to inform people where they're supposed to be, what they're supposed to do, this is probably the most amount of people. Well, not actually the most amount of people, because I guess you have Casa. But
when is Love Island?
You could look up last year. You could look up last year's and see, because they would have it on the Wikipedia. They would have.
You're right. The principal photography begins just a few days before premiere date and continues throughout the broadcast with only 1 to 2 day editing delay. So but we end up catching up, because isn't it like there are Tuesday episode, they're already at the end of Wednesday, and then we'll get Wednesday, and then they get their day off before we even get to their Thursday episode, I think.
Yeah. I would imagine. Also, I wouldn't run it as long. I wouldn't. If I were them, I would also make the filming shorter.
Yeah.
Now I know they probably lose money of it because of that.
34 would make crazy.
Yeah, the 34. This is a long time where people don't know.
They should have
people don't know whether they're going to come out a villain and I'm sure people now season 8 are even more hyper aware about what they're doing, what they're saying.
Bro, that's going to make the season whack to me. That's going to make the season mad whack to me. Is that people are like too aware.
Yeah.
Of how people feel about them.
The villa runs on good vibes, and so does this community. We love seeing your reactions, opinions, debates, but everyone deserves to feel safe and respected. This is a space for fun, not negativity. So keep it kind, keep it positive, and remember, this is Love Island.
This is the exact post that they put out last year when the heat got too hot. I don't want to. No, we're going to be talking about this on the show. Sorry, y'all. Sorry to who this offends. We'll put a timestamp on when it ends. Every week. But like, I don't want no hooders. I don't want none of that shit, bro. I want a normal. This season. I want a real nigga. I want a real nigga on Love Island.
I think here's my thing. They probably need. I don't know. They like to be diverse, but roughly. Who has not been last couple seasons, like it's been black people kind of like really send it off on this show.
Right.
White people have not been really doing much in numbers since I don't even know. Fucking Olivia from The Challenge. Who else? I think she won Love Island, did she?
No, she didn't win.
Oh, she didn't win.
No.
But who knows? Maybe they bring. I hope they don't bring anybody back. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see what celebrity integration there is. You know, I don't know if Megan Thee Stallion will come back, but
they should get Cardi B. Fly her out.
Shit. To this hellhole, this war zone. So, looking forward to it.
We'll be talking about it next week. I can't wait. This is gonna be
with that said,
up until the challenge debuts.
Essentially, yes, 100%. Is there anything else that's going on lately that we should talk about?
Not that I've seen.
No, yeah, it's been pretty mundane. I guess we got to get into this week.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get into this week. It's a lot to talk about. This is a free show this week. We're gonna be reviewing or predicting. Sorry,
Clash. No, we're reviewing too.
Oh yeah, and we're reviewing. What else are we reviewing other than Saturday Night's Main Event?
AEW.
Oh God, you watched that? I didn't watch that.
I watched it. I'll give you a quick review.
Okay, cool. Well, where do you want to start? Where do you want to go?
Saturday. Let's start Saturday. I
Hey.
kind of wanted to start Friday, but let's start Saturday.
What happened Friday?
SmackDown. I mean, you could have just took it all. I don't know. I was like, okay, maybe we just take it throughout the week as it goes. But I guess we keep SmackDown on Raw on the same kind of like end. But Saturday night's main event. How do you feel about kind of this? I mean, it's been enacted for a couple months now, a couple sessions of Saturday night's main event. How do you feel about this kind of like new format of Saturday night's main event?
I mean, it feels like PLE light. It feels like I said it in the chat. It was like, this is the mid-card Backlash. Like, it's literally like, it's all of the feuds that didn't quite fit on Backlash getting on this show. To date, I think that the John Cena farewell episode of Saturday Night's Main Event is the best one they've ever done.
Yeah.
It's the best one they've ever done. It's a great show.
It's the biggest one they've ever done. It's the best one they've ever done. It's not getting any bigger than this, but I do like that it feels like people are getting the space to actually compete on the show and kind of like show what they got, which is kind of all that I wanted from most things. Like just to get the space to compete, wrestle on the show. People don't take it seriously. There was kind of talks or chatter. I think it was the Rajgiri, was like, I don't know what they're gonna do with Saturday. I don't know how's Peacock gonna renew Saturday night's main event. I'm like, have you looked at Peacock's numbers?
Yeah, Peacock is fucking without WWE, they're dying.
Yeah,
the fact that they get this every other quarter is they probably hate it, but
yeah,
ultimately, it is what it is. I don't see Peacock surviving very long.
No, not at all. It probably gets folded into something else. Hopefully not anything government mandated, but we'll talk about stuff like that pretty soon. But I thought this was a great show. I thought this was a good show. I thought this was a good. It kind of felt like a high end NXT PLE, low end pay per view, high end Raw, low end regular pay per view. It just felt like it hit all the good beats. Things got time.
They're working.
Yeah, people are working. I mean, that opened in 6-woman tag match between Jade Cargill, Michin, B-Fab versus Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss. I mean, this is probably the best I've seen in terms of a combination of a division. Like they really went out there and like, okay, let's do something. You know what I'm saying?
It was really all on the women on this show too. 3 matches is like far beyond what any company does.
They said you get the idea of a match.
Like you got a lot on the bone here, and a lot of these matches either serve to advance the storyline or just to give people like a really good match here. And I thought that like it was just overall just really solid. Like I thought that like obviously like there wasn't much on the bone to Saul and Becky, but like that was in service of building to the bigger picture at Clash in Italy, which we'll talk about later. But I thought the 6-woman tag was really good.
Jade pinning Rhea Ripley, probably the best thing they could do at this moment.
Yeah, I thought that worked. Again, you're immediately setting up, and I think you hit the nail on the head. Like she's a problem at any time. Like she can pop up at any time, and she's a problem. Like you can't on her.
I was watching. Let me tell you something about Jade Cargill. I was watching her on First Take. I think it was yesterday. I was like, damn, she's good. She's just good. Like there's a reason why she's around. As much as people complain, like she can't wrestle, she's not good, all the women hate her. It's like there's she's good at her job of like promoting WWE, having that look where it's like the fact that she's still relatively new to the business and people are still overall enamored with Jade Cargill, like first and second name basis. She's got the makings of a star if she makes the right decisions and does kind of the right things, and maybe she might have to pull back a little bit on certain things, but I think she's just got the making of an overall star crossover, just everything. But the way she came in that 6-woman tag, kind of handle it, closing moment, delivers the Jaded, pins Rhea Ripley, walks away from the match. Just a great setup. So shout out to Jade Cargill. and the rest of and Michin and BFAB. I know they're not formally called the baddies, but baddies.
They need a name badly. I think it is. It's not affecting my enjoyment of the stuff, but I'm like, I need to be able to call them. We need to be able to call them something. Because
right.
like I don't know what they are right now.
Soul versus Becky Lynch.
Soul versus Becky Lynch, yeah.
It started, but then it kind of ended in an awkward way, I would say.
Really, well, it ended in that way because like partially because Saul kind of like whiffed up the soul snatcher.
I think it really depends on how far or close the person is. I think especially these last two ones have been, I think the ones that have been botched are really the ones that get incredibly close to her.
Yeah.
Like, I think you have to really plan out I think it takes a lot in terms of like, how far do you need me to be able to land this like properly?
And it's gonna take a minute because like she has way less time to practice like she did at NXT. Like there's just way less time. There's just no time really, right? Like to practice how this move is supposed to be set up on each type of way. But like I think she'll get better. I think people are really like going a little too hard to being like, well, she's losing and she's doing this. I'm like, guys, like I'm gonna trust the process here. She didn't lose ever in NXT. Like ever.
Yeah. And I don't think she was I think she was a popular talent in NXT, but I still don't think it warranted like this large non-losing streak at all. So it's just because she never even became, she didn't lose so much and she never became world champion. Yeah. So it was like she was never in that orbit. So it was like, why the fuck was she winning so goddamn much and not losing at all?
Or she would not get pinned. Like that was some of the most infuriating NXT to watch. We were just like, okay, like you can really make someone here because Soul ain't been pinned in a mad long, but
yeah,
she's a dynamic talent. Like I look at her and I think she's great, but I still say to this point, like Kalani has it fucking figured out right now,
bruh. I almost put her on the docket of like, yo, can we talk about Kalani?
She's got it fucking figured out right now, Meelz. And I think that like it truly is a testament to how long it takes for people to kind of get their bearing and showing that, you really should trust the process with NXT a lot of time. But like with Kalani, I still say that she's probably the better wrestler between the two.
If you had to get an estimate time, kind of just based on people's development and how far they've come along, how long would you say it takes from debuting on TV to be really like main roster ready?
2.5.
2.25. I might say 3. Shit.
Well, if you're really good, because we've seen people do 2.25. We've seen people do 2.25. I think Ethan was 2.25.
Yeah. Well, Ethan had the experience beforehand, so I don't count Ethan. I'm talking about like these new
NIL.
Yeah. So I'm looking at like if
nigga is lit.
Nigga is lit as the new NIL is crazy.
Nigga is lit.
Oh, now I've lost my train of thought. Who the fuck was I talking about? If I look at,
I think like, but obviously people like Tatum. It's like, why the fuck is she still there?
Yeah. But Tatum's been there forever. Tatum's been there over 3 years. She's been there. She debuted like 2020, 2021. She was there.
Her for her footing though. It took her a while to get her bearings, dude.
Yeah, I didn't give a shit what Tatum was doing for a while.
Yeah,
until it was like, sometimes it takes people getting called up. Sometimes it's like I really got to take a look at them when they aren't like 4 other important people in their way. A lady who's not having a great time, I think Jada Parker is, I wouldn't say she's regressing. I just think she's not developing as like a Kalani. Like she should be kind of where Kalani, but Kalani, I don't know. Kalani's.
It says a lot that like Layla Diggs is being more talked about, I think, than Jada. You know,
I'm indifferent. I'm still indifferent about Layla Diggs because to me, it's kind of also it's too. Part of it's like I don't want to say too athletic, but that's kind of my issue with her. It's like too gymnasty.
you're too talented. Is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you're too talented at being a gym. I don't think
that's the same complaint I would have levied to Kalani Jordan 2 years ago, though.
I agree. I agree. I think the psychology. I think what Kalani has captured is the psychology of wrestling and what things actually mean in context in the ring.
Yes.
I think because I saw what Kalani's. I mean, Layla Diggs' moonsault was great, but then she also did that backflip to the Pele kick, and I was like, "Yo, what are you doing, bro? You like a fucking stunt actress? Like, chill. Like, it's got to look a little bit real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. We've geared too far off Saturday Night's main event.
I know. I'm sorry. Penta and Ethan Page. I mean, we knew that was going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
We knew it was going to be good. We know.
Didn't tell us.
We know Ethan is the guy. Okay, like I think Ethan is firmly the guy. It's just it's a matter of Meelz of when and not if. I think.
Right.
And I think that he's just so good on the mic. He's stepped up his in ring game. He can have a good match with pretty much anyone, but especially the luchadors, which is really important. He's the total package to me. And Penta, the guy can't have a bad match if he tried right now. Like he's doing everything. He's having matches in the Saturday Night's Main Event. He's having matches on NXT house shows. He's on fucking Raw with Javon. Like he's a hard worker. I think he's going to be the Iron Man for the year in terms of most matches. Either him or Ethan.
I think it should be Penta. I mean, yeah, let's have him have his in-ring moment of the year because I do think it'll eventually like slow down, right?
Yeah.
He'll lose it and then he'll kind of like go away for a bit and maybe he becomes in a tag team or something along those lines. Your career goes through the ebbs and flows that things technically.
I think they're crazy if they're not thinking about world title for him.
For Penta?
Yeah, I think they're crazy if they're not thinking world title or world title picture. Like even if you don't win, like world title picture, bro. Like
I agree. I think it depends on because they be having like these real plans for the belt, like the Roman arc of this belt.
Yeah, like the plans be ironclad as fuck. You're right. Like they be like, we're not moving off this. It's gonna be this.
They be like Minnesota, Vegas. What are we doing? And then it's like Roman's got to have the belt. Like I look at someone like I was just thinking about this the other day because they announced King and Queen of the Ring and LA Knight qualified. I was like, damn, it's probably not gonna happen for you anytime soon.
Yeah. You still got to reckon with Jacob. You still got to reckon with a lot of things that are coming down.
Y'all here arguing with Jimmy Uso. I'm like, bro, it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. Because you don't even know what you're doing right now. Like, I don't know what LA Knight. I'm like, bro, I know you're having a thing with, you're admonishing the Usos, but like, what is this leading to? You're not going to beat them up.
They're gonna go hog wild on your ass.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, are you gonna team with Jacob? Like, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna do shit.
We'll get to fucking that whole thing. And but really great match. And then main event, unfortunate outcome to the main event.
Well, you missed Paige and Brie.
Oh yeah, Paige.
Come on, man.
Is Brie one of the ones right now?
She's the American Bella Dragon.
She's cooking. And Paige, way better than I remembered her being. She's been cooking too. I have no complaints.
I think Nia Jax was motivated on this particular evening, and it showed. That's all I say. I think when she's prepared and when she's like motivated, it's like, okay, I got a match I can sink my teeth in. This is actually a match that matters. Let's do it. Otherwise, yeah, she could probably not give a shit. But this was really good as well. Great title defense. They're having a sneakily fire reign. They're just demolishing the division one by one.
And getting by the skin of their teeth.
Yeah. A lot of roll-ups. Definitely a lot of roll-ups.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And then main event, tag team championships on the line, Street Profits versus the Vision. Really unfortunate outcome here for Logan Paul. It tears his tricep. This Vision thing has got to end.
It is. It's not. It's kind of whack. I don't even know what. All parties are kind of cringe at this point.
Yeah.
I liked one, I like the fact that it was main event and they made it kind of even seem even quasi important with that video package. It was like, okay, the tag team. Remember these? They used to be battled and da 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 da. And they did all the clips and shit like that. I like that they try to add a little bit of weight to it because back in the day, I mean, this is Saturday night's main event before probably most of the listeners on this podcast was alive. It was actually a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, and you could main event the show. It's not like you were main event in Mania. I mean, sometimes you were main event in Mania because sometimes Hogan was fucking main event in this shit. But it wouldn't be like Hogan versus. I think Andre did actually have it on this. It wouldn't be like Hogan versus Warrior. It'd be like Hogan versus Orndorff or Hogan versus like Big Boss Man or some shit. Why do I know all this? I don't fucking know. I feel like I'm channeling the spirit of fucking Stack Guy Greg. But it would be those kind of matches where it's like you wouldn't be WrestleMania main eventer, but because I'm looking at it now. Hogan versus Magnificent Morocco, Hogan versus Paul Orndorff, Hogan versus Hercules Hernandez. None of these shits is main event in WrestleMania. Hogan versus Sika. If you want, the Uso, the Uso story goes back in Saturday Night's main event lore. But yeah, I thought it was a good tag team main event. That again, is marred by the fact that nigga got injured. I didn't know how injured he was, to be honest. He still
I thought it was his arm because of the way he landed on the way that he like the way that who did the flip at the end? Docs did the flip. And he landed like straight on his arm. And I was like, oh no, that didn't look good. And he couldn't even really hold it up. And I was like, yeah, this is bad. But he already got the surgery. And he said he'll be back in like 6 months. So
I think he's probably back before that. He's genetically gifted, whether we like it or not.
Yeah, he's a younger guy too.
So. I love the finish of Braun coming out trying to do the spear hop,
fucked up,
and pounds. I was like, thank God someone saw this coming instead of letting it happen for the 4th time in a week. Like, it just is what it is. But that was Saturday night's main event. It was pretty good. So moving off of that, Saturday night's main event, head over to Sunday. AEW, Double or Nothing, trying to get that energy of New York right now. As it was in fucking, I don't know, where was it? Elmhurst? Where was it?
Where was it in New York? You live out there. Are the people still out there? I know they were still waiting.
It's in Queens, Louis Armstrong Arena, but apparently not the big one, the small version.
They did their little one, not their big one.
No, they didn't do their big one at all. They did their little one. Over 14,000 people strong, packed Louis Armstrong Stadium and by stadium, I don't mean like actual stadium. In stadium in terms of like a tennis stadium, but packed it. I'll give you. How about this? Instead of boring you with a match by match recap, I'll give you my top 5. I'll give you my top 5
moments overall thoughts of where this company is after this pay per view. Like seriously, because I saw the ending. I know that a lot of people like the Okada match, but like, what's your thoughts on where they're going after this? Because I think it's very interesting that it just seems like they're throwing shit at a wall at this point to me.
So I will say that the energy of the crowd, especially this being one of New York's first actual pay-per-views, was definitely captured the show. And I think that energy carried through the show and made it one of the more exciting AEW shows that have ever happened. Just based off of this is their first time really in the New York market having this big of a show. What I will say is AEW has done this over the last number of years where they excel at these pay-per-view shows. These people giving you bang for their buck. These people having these great matches. But the follow-up and maybe even potentially the build to it has always been kind of questionable. The television of it has always been questionable. The moments building up to it. Yeah. So I say this in terms of, again, Takeshita Okada was a fantastic match. It's to me, best match on the show, one of my favorite matches of the year. But then again, I'm a fan from at least one of these guys in this match. Cage and Cope, tag team champions. Don't know why, but they're here. It's giving like tag team champions, but during the WWF invasion type beat.
Right.
The women completely not a factor in the show. Women Where are they? Who are they on this show? It doesn't matter because no one gave a damn. When Athena and Mirai Shirakawa had a match, everyone walked out to go pee. Tekla had the match. She defended her title against these three other women who were former AEW World Champions. No one could give a shit. Did not matter at all. I would argue that, to me, you had good matches, but to me, I don't think this isn't a monumental card in terms of things that are actually mattering.
Bro, they said that this was one of the greatest pay-per-views they had ever done. And I said, damn, again? They did it again.
I don't see, my thing is, and maybe hashtag two Americas, but
shout out Rob.
But I can never remember. I can't go back to Double or Nothing last year and remember what was on the show.
Yeah.
That's really my key for it.
One thing you can say about this company is that it is a wildly different company year to year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't. I'm almost sure. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm almost sure last year we were in the middle of the
Death Rider shit.
Yeah, so that had to be a factor in it. So this year, last year was Jesus Christ. This is a wildly different show. I'm not even gonna touch this. But it ends with essentially MJF defeats Darby Allin in the most unsurprising result ever. It was clear that Darby Allin, as great as exciting as his championship reign was from week to week, and the wild, raucous thing that actually I think personifies kind of his character, it was always going back to MJF, a transitional champion. Why? Not sure.
Make it seem like it wasn't, and people trying to like maneuver like it wasn't, but this is the definition of transitional champion, bro. In every show, you're transitional. Nothing special.
Nothing, but it felt so to me, I don't get why you take the belt off MJF to put it back on him.
They wanted to pop some intrigue, and I think it did the exact opposite. So I think that they were completely cool with just letting it ride until the end. But I think that it actually did more of a disservice to his character and that title than it did improving it.
What would you say, if any, are the differences between, for instance, thank you, Darby Allin's reign earlier this year and Drew McIntyre's reign earlier this year?
I think Drew McIntyre's reign was in service of a larger story that had to do with Cody and not necessarily with Drew, but there was a Jacob thing that was tied into it. So it was like, I got that the story in general, and it kind of goes in the same, it kind of handshakes the same theme here, is that like the hubris of the heel is really what ultimately got them the title, but did them in, right? So like it did Drew in because he forgot the fatal era of what got him there in the first place was Jacob being the guy that helped him do that, right? Absolutely. So he was just fucking people around, and then like, you know, it was just pretty much like how that went for him. I think it served in purpose to us, and I think they both did. But I think with Drew, it was more so like, it just felt like there was more moving pieces there. I just feel like he was just a better character, a better chicken shit heel. And plus it was a babyface and a heel. So this type of title reign don't really work for a babyface to me, because they can't just kind of like milk it in the way that Drew was milking it for so long, like keeping Cody away from the title and shit like that.
Yeah, so it never felt special to me. I mean, MJF was highly telegraphing that, like, if I win, I'm one of only 8 people who have won the world championship 3 times before the age of 30. And I'm like, okay, great, but like, I never get the idea, or I've never, at this point, considering how like developed as a character he is and his place on the show, it don't feel like you're like some prodigy or anything. Like
yeah. Yeah.
It don't feel like you're like this history making prodigy. You're just MJF. You're a fucking mark, to be honest with you. The show doesn't end there though. I mean, he defeats Darby Allin, wins the belt back with his headlock takeover. And then as he's being stretchered out because Darby Allin has exerted so much out of us, there is so much going on outside. I'm just letting you know. New York, in the New York streets. Kevin Knight comes out and Kevin Knight comes out and runs off MJF. So which Kevin Knight then makes the big turn on Darby Allin, and as he's in the stretcher, he hits his, I think it's his UFO splash or whatever it is, and it's just booed, and it kind of ends there. I mean, as far as like the execution of a heel turn, I mean, they've been slowly building this up over the last number of weeks for him to actually be doing what he's doing, but I think the execution of it fell a little bit flat, and it even fell flatter Wednesday night on Dynamite when he came out and cut his "Why Kevin Why" promo.
You people.
Yeah. Which to me it feels, and this is always kind of feels, and I think he's an extraordinary talent, and people have made this big thing about, like, I think as a talent in the ring, I think he's good.
Okay, I'm extraordinary is like,
okay, I'm sorry.
Melo maybe I'm doing too much. Extraordinary in ring. Okay.
I think I don't think Kevin Knight is all right, whatever. It's tough to say extraordinary in AEW because everybody is a fucking
everybody does a
G. Everybody's a G over there apparently. But he I think he's incredibly miscast for the role that he's playing right now. I think the idea of taking this talent who you want to build into a star and trying to thrust him in a certain direction and make him this like heel that he is not ready for. He is not ready at no point in his career. And it's funny because people always critique that, man, I can't believe they wanted him to go NXT and go to arm drag classes or whatever the fuck it is. And he comes out on Wednesday and cuts this incredibly the green NXT promo. This is one of those promos where typically if this was cut in NXT, you'd probably hear the air conditioning system.
PC probably turn on his ass and start doing a wave or some shit.
Yeah, or something along those lines. But he cuts this incredibly you people. He at one point he references that he left Darby in a pool of his own blood when that didn't happen. Like it didn't happen. He frog splashed him on a stretcher and then left. He wasn't even bleeding. You couldn't bleed on the show. The New York State Commission.
He had promo. He had promo package part 1. That's why, like, you had choices in the RPG. He chose that one and he chose wrong, and then the icon above his head said negative 30% for saying something that didn't happen. Listen, I've never been shy about saying that. I don't think the kid's that great. I think he's just simply okay. But like
I think he needs more development in a way that, which is probably one of the reasons why NXT would be so beneficial to him in terms of an actual character role. He came out like he was booed, but it didn't really feel earned in any way. It felt like co-opted. It felt very choreographed. It felt very, the company is doing this. It's not really of his own volition.
And that's the thing. They would kill any other company for doing something this like transparent. You know what I'm saying? Like they would simply destroy them for doing something like this. I think that yes, they have a lot that they want to put behind the guy, but speed running him to the heel turn. It's the AEW mandated heel turn that you get in the first 6 months. It's just really like you could choose to do something different and yet you don't. You know what I mean? Like the company needs like a real shift in the ideology of how they book things, and I think they're like just not being able to do really good baby faces. That is just one of their Achilles heels. The crowd just wants to cheer their heels, and that's just how they've always been.
It's really like damning in terms of, and again, to me, this is no knock on Kevin Knight. It's more so what they're doing with him. He would stand out way further as actual face. I mean, they tried, but they don't do well at telling the story of the hero. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They do well if it's like intertwined. They do well if it's kind of really the elite.
Well, but even when they did it with Paige, it was like he had to be a heel first, and then he had to like out of the I guess reading of the room of thinking that everyone wanted him to be the champion, which I guess their fans did, but it was just like, all right, well. It happened and ratings tanked and they came off of it. He came up off. It was a really painful title reign.
The next big heel came through and suddenly he wasn't as cool anymore because MJF came back and took his belt and all types of other things like that. Like it makes me worried about, well, I would say worried, not really worried, but everyone should feel worried about Will Ospreay.
He's winning that title.
He's winning the title, but at what cost? He's as of right now, he's like cosplaying a heel kind of. He's the face within the heel group, but also the development of his character at this point, he should be much more of a top star than someone who's under John Moxley at this point.
Slumming it.
Yeah. He's if you're really gearing towards Wembley, he should be top guy doing top guy things. And people are too quick to say, like, oh, that's just the WWE style of things. But it's like, it's the perception.
It
Yeah.
makes money. Like,
it's the perception of one of your guys. You don't have a top face in the company. There isn't one.
yeah.
You have 8 top heels and no top faces. Count the face. I don't want people to start naming because they ain't. Darby is not it. Kenny admitted on the show. He came on the show earlier tonight because he sat down with Will Ospreay. He's like, "Why are you teaming with the guy who not only destroyed this company but also broke your neck?"
And
and you're just he just I forget what the part is. I wasn't paying attention. But Kenny was like, "Yo, listen, just call me if you ever need me." And I'm like, "Are they teaming with fucking Kenny versus thing?" But it's not like Kenny got his ass whooped or anything like that. But to me, you don't have much to lean on in terms of heroes in AEW. You're gonna bring back Hangman Adam Page. You're gonna try it again. I think one of their more effective faces that they can't really use right now is Bryan Danielson, and that's because he's fucking hurt. There's just no one you can really depend on. The conglomeration or dorks. So it's like you have Jericho. Like,
you didn't even talk about this Stampede thing.
I thought it was fun, but not really. It was the same shit. Shout out to everyone involved, but yeah, it was fun for the live crowd, but it was kind of same shit. But they have a real problem, and I think what they're doing with Kevin Knight will always applaud putting people in this kind of role, but I highly think he's miscast, and I highly think he's been misused for this. And I think he's going to suffer the consequences of it all when it doesn't work out because he can't handle himself in these major situations. He sounds dumb, bro.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel bad for him because I looked at him and I was like, bro, you're not even, people are comparing him to Trick. I'm like, bro, he's like a bargain Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes would fucking promo circles around him.
He really, and that's Melo's weakest thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Carmelo Hayes knows the direction in terms of where you want to go, and that took years of practicing. That took years of doing it in front of people. That took years of failing and coming back, but also the development of his character. North American Championship, an NXT Championship, these big feuds, breaking up, turning face, turning heel, being at the bottom of the card, being at the top of the card, all this other stuff like that, all this stuff that you need.
That's the type of process. And I didn't notice he said he's tired of trusting the process in his promo, which I thought was kind of like, who wrote a guy who thinks this is how black people talk?
I don't think anyone wrote it. I think that's also a problem.
But I think but those are the things that you're mentioning right now are the things that people get so antsy and really impatient for with WWE, where they say like, we always say this all the time, and then people get on our ass about it. Just say, hey, like if you just wait a second, they eventually get to where they need to be. It might not be on your time, but they get to where they need to be if they're like thought of in a good light, right? So like that's the process Melo had to go through to get there. I just don't think that they have the patience, and I just think the fans of that product don't have the patience to do that type of stuff. Meelz, like they just don't.
It's just weird. I mean, he's gonna. I was talking to Rob and Dell earlier in the week, and I was like, "Here's how I would do it in terms of it." But then niggas would shit on it because it was like, okay, this is taking too long. Like, why is he doing this? But like, why is he building up to a heel character on the show? Why isn't it just happening right in front of your eyes? I don't know. I don't trust it. It's just I don't know. It all seems very fake. It just feels very fake. It feels very forced. You guys don't actually trust new talent. The same niggas are in the main event of your shows. We had a conversation over on Discord. I was like, why is Okada not? I said if Okada was in WWE, he would have fought or had been world champion by now.
I believe that.
And the mere fact that it's like he's in AEW and it's not even close to having the chance to even sniffing. He's one of the best in the world. They hawk him in this kind of classic because he's done so well in the G1. Also heard some New Japan news that was kind of unsettling. This New Japan down bad. But he would be world champion by now. But they're so fixated on this group of people that they have, and they haven't developed new top stars. Outside of Swerve, they haven't developed new top stars at all.
And that was like 5 years ago.
I feel like Swerve low key was a politic play. Like I felt like he kind of like smarmy weighed his way in. I don't know if it was his earned. I don't know if he's anybody else. He gets the same opportunity. I think he kind of low key like do what you need to do. But I felt like he low key politicked his way there. He's talented, but I feel like he politicked his way there. But I don't know if anyone gets the opportunity. I think this company is so trips over its own feet sometimes. You have these big shows and you have these great shows, but they end up just being shows because we look at a card a year behind from now and there's no thread of like, okay, where's the company going? Was it new? It's just another Jon Moxley match. Jon Moxley in a 6-man. I was like, oh, I didn't know he wrestled on the card. Like, it just is what it is.
Listening to AEW updates is like extremely tiring.
I say that I can express it here because if I say anything on Twitter,
they're gonna kill you. But like, yeah, I would say that like even with WWE being in just like WWE they're just treading water. I think the best thing that like I could say about WWE right now is they're treading water. They're not even trying to shake the boat right now, Meelz. They're just doing.
No, they're not.
They're not shaking nothing up. It's just so safe. They don't have bad matches. They don't have awful matches. They have good to great to sometimes amazing matches, right? But they're not shaking the boat on anything. And I think that AEW on the other end, they in a way are doing the same thing. Like everyone's just coasting. And I would love to see a shakeup. That's why like Clash in Italy's main event like really like infuriates me so much because it's like you're going to Old Faithful, and it's just crazy. But yeah,
let's move over to latest news in crime. If the police sirens want to actually show up now, Ludwig Kaiser has been arrested in Florida. This could have went really bad.
Yeah.
Court documents state the alleged victim, whose name has been redacted in this article, even though it wasn't redacted on other websites, entered an elevator and was being followed by an unknown white male and unknown white female. Turns out it wasn't white. Victim stated that the elevator ascended. The male and female began acting in an uncontrollable, intimate manner in which he described it as aggressively kissing. I think that's kind of rude to be doing in an elevator with other people.
He in love.
Victim stated that once the elevator reached the 12th floor, he exited and told the couple, please have some manners. That doesn't sound like he said it. Victim advised that after making the statement, an unknown male began attacking him, punching multiple times to the head, giving the old Triple H douche, douche, douche. Victim further stated that the male made threats of additional violence towards him. Incident occurred on April 23rd. Mind you, I think this is the weekend after WrestleMania. And he turned himself in a month later because he had to work. His bond was $1,000. I'm assuming he paid the bond, or his girl paid the bond, or Undertaker paid the bond. And he's set to headline this weekend's Noche de Los Grandes event.
That's gonna be a big show. So I gotta watch that shit.
Yeah, it's a 2-week show, so we got time. Thoughts on this?
I think there's just so much going back and forth on this issue. I think that whenever like the first thing was, oh, he beat a woman, and I was like, wait, what? Like, what? How did y'all get there from that? I saw somebody be like, oh, did he hit his girl? I'm like, yo, what is going on with y'all? Like, literally saw that online, and then when it comes out, they were like, oh, was he cheating on her? And I'm like, what? Like, what is going on? And then there's the transcript of like it was like the guy he beat up said something about ice, and then that comes out on Fightful that they were like, "No, it wasn't ice.
Someone in WWE planted that story.
They planted the story. I'm like, Jesus, like what is going on? And listen, Kaiser might have some anger issues that he has to deal with.
I agree.
He should probably go to a class about that because this you can't be doing that, brother. You can't be fucking niggas up. But you gotta keep it in your pants, my dude. But even him getting like choked up and crying like he had just been through such like a crazy hilarious.
Because you know what's great about the Mexican people? They don't give a fuck if you're a criminal or not.
Yeah, they don't. They really don't.
Them niggas is like, he is one of us. He is a Mexican. There was a saying about Mexicans that once a Mexican lived in Mexico. And he's out here crying and having this redemption moment and shit like that. Like first day out of jail.
Right. Like just insane. Insane that he had that reaction, but he needs to probably get some anger management, bro. For real.
I agree.
It's getting to be a bit much, brother. You can't be fucking niggas up. Like you're lucky you didn't get suspended or some shit, bro.
Yeah, that's kind of upsetting. You think it affects the main event? You think like we can't unmask him now?
I don't think I think Taker likes that shit.
Yeah, probably. Usually, back in the day, Sean used to, and I'd have to bail him out. Let's see. I mean, we got the El Grande versus. I mean, Grande versus Grande is one of the biggest matches of the year. Fuck that mask for the champion title versus hair shit. This is mask versus mask.
I still think Kaiser should lose.
I agree, but also you don't want to potentially incriminate him now. He's a man on the run. Maybe we keep the mask on him.
There's still a way you could get to have OG unmasked because he's not really a luchador. So it's like I think having Kaiser without the mask actually makes him a bigger baby face. He has a good looking face. You know what I'm saying? He's a good looking dude. I don't know why you want to show that. I think he becomes a bigger baby face if he loses the mask.
I agree. So that's the main event of it. We got El Hijo de Dr. Wagner versus El Hijo del Vikingo. Hopefully Vikingo's shoulder is still intact. Pagano and Psycho Clown versus the War Raiders.
My God, Takeshita's with the conglomerate, brother.
Bro, I saw it.
All right.
He's with the dorks, man. I'm sorry, GOAT. And Laredo Kid versus Ray Phoenix. That's just the first week. So yeah, stay tuned. We might get the AAA show next week. But let's see. Do you does anything of this Vince McMahon and Nick Khan?
I don't understand it enough. I didn't do enough reading about it. So like they destroy evidence.
Okay. So shareholders are suing shareholders. They're not suing WWE. They're in fact suing Nick Khan, Vince McMahon, George Barrios, and Michelle Wilson, essentially for not doing what's in the best interest of the company. They were selling to Endeavor no matter what, but they didn't do proper due process in the bidding process to make sure it went to the highest bidder or the most thing bidder. They essentially were always going to give it to Endeavor, which, as someone who I've gone through bidding processes for like smaller things on smaller scale, like projects, construction projects. You're supposed to do it for New York City. You're supposed to do a bidding process in terms of for the job that I worked at, you're supposed to do the bidding process to get the best service possible, but also at the best price possible. So you couldn't just say like, we're giving the job to this person. You had to go through it. You had to sit through multiple things. They maybe even had to come in and interview or look over it and determine what they can do. You had to do an actual bidding process. WWE essentially avoided that and said like, yo, Endeavor, we're going to give it to you. So they, according to Brandon Thurston, sorry, Vice Chancellor J. Travis Laster found that Vince McMahon and Nick Khan destroyed evidence. So they were using an app that deleted their messages after a while, which, Sounds like some shit a fucking agent would do.
Yeah.
Here are the 5 presumed facts that will not be thrown out, which in fact will be trialed against them because they have deleted their messages. So here are the 5 presumed facts. Presumed facts. Emmanuel's promised to provide Vince McMahon with a continued role at any post-merger company after transaction influenced Vince McMahon's decision-making with no respect to the merger. So pretty much provide Vince with a continued role. That's what Emmanuel, upon being sold, WWE being sold to Endeavor, promised Vince McMahon a role. Emmanuel's offer of indemnification and other legal support related to pending federal investigations of Vince McMahon's alleged misconduct influences Vince's decision-making with respect to the merger.
Yeah.
Vince decided to pursue a transaction with Endeavor in 2022 before the company initiated the strategic review process, which would be like the bidding process. Nick Khan communicated with Emmanuel between August and December 2022 to facilitate a transaction between WWE and Endeavor, again, before the process. Vince McMahon and Nick Khan worked with an advisement firm, Rain, to steer the process towards a deal with Endeavor and away from other potential bidders. So, the shareholders are suing them because they essentially just gave it to Endeavor instead of doing their due diligence and due process. So, just another what's that show about business? Yeah, one of them.
I don't know if people care this much.
I agree, but
like
niggas will say that we didn't report it or didn't talk about it if something happens.
Oh, okay.
They'll do that. We're on Baron Corbin watch. Is he back?
Probably. And it's Cass too. That's not on the notes.
Big Cass. Oh yeah, Enzo and Big Cass. Apparently WWE have been going after tag teams. They decided that their tag team division is actually lacking. Baron Corbin's the tag teams. You never know. So they're going after Big Enzo and Big Cass, which feels like I don't know. Who the fuck? What tag teams are out there? FTR.
I don't know unless they go to FTR or like the Indies. I don't even know like what the big thing is. Like what the major thing is.
It is what it is. So we might get Baron Corbin back soon. Am I excited? Not really, but what are you gonna do? Raw and SmackDown over the week. Let's talk about it real quick before we head into the big show of the weekend. What the fuck happened on SmackDown this week?
Let's pull it up.
Oh, shout out to us having over 500 subscribers on YouTube.
Fire. Shout out to that.
We don't even really update it like that, but like if y'all listen to the episode, I love it. Subscribe on YouTube.
SmackDown was really kind of the show where Cody's just badass.
Oh yeah,
like Cody just be badass. The whole like the fact that this man has survived 2 straight manias of being booed out of his fucking gourd and comes back even more over than before is really something, I must say.
He's an interesting guy. I mean, he's someone who defies the logic of things that are thrown. I mean, he's incredibly popular, but also I can see why people would be like, it's kind of annoying. Someone who found him annoying this week was Sami Zayn. I mean, he found Sami annoying. Sami really getting on his fucking nerves, bro.
Like, he's like, this nigga again.
On this last motherfucking nerve, boy. I tell you what. So they end up having a match in the main event of SmackDown. Cody gets the win. It's Cody. But also Cody gets jumped by Gunther, and Sami has the opportunity this week to save Cody, and he doesn't. He did it once already with Drew McIntyre a number of months ago, and then he ended up getting booted in the face.
I saw somebody say like, this is a great story and it has so many layers, and they really need to solidify it by giving Sami the world title. I'd say, all right, that's it. Like, I'm good. They don't need it to be great.
I think so, but I also think, here's my thing. I think the Sami thing, it needs to get pushed forward a little bit. I feel like we're treading water again with the Sami Zayn thing of like, Cody, is he a face? Is he a heel? What are we doing? You don't seem to hate him. Are we supposed to hate him? Where are we really going with this? Is there a world championship match in the future? Like, how are we doing this? I need them to nudge this fucking forward because we've been doing this shit for months.
Yeah.
Sammy has been complaining about this legitimately since last year.
But do you think is title or bust though? Like, is that like what?
I don't think it's title or bust, but I do think it's like, where is this character going?
Right.
And if it's not going in any particular direction, like, what are we doing here? We're kind of wasting everybody's time. There's another.
He honestly should have been on Raw facing Roman. Like, I just think that's just a better story.
I agree, and I think it would have been better effort.
If you want to do Bloodline re-rock, like, why not bring Sammy back?
I feel like there was another through point with SmackDown this week. Like, someone was on it also a lot this week.
Well, Trick and Mello had had a match.
Oh yeah, Trick and Mello had a match. Mello came out, said, "Listen, man, I love this for you, but I need it for me."
I need that. He said, "I need that."
So they had a match, a good long match, definitely needed for Trick. Continue to have these long matches.
You'll only get better from that.
Yeah, absolutely. It ends when Ricky Saints gets involved and Trick picks up the win. To which Carmelo gives Ricky Saints his receipt backstage. So we got that going forward. The MFT's thing, just my attention span drops off a cliff.
I almost feel like they were more interesting when they had more people. I don't know. It's just
they're the same level of interesting. I'm just kind of, what are we doing? Just stop. I just feel, I'm not excited about this.
I'm a Tonga thing. It's been going on for fucking months.
Yeah. Are they friends or not? What are we doing?
Fuck. I mean, you add Royce Keys into it. I like Royce Keys. I think he's a good character. But that's another through. Royce was all over the show. That's another fucking through line too.
Yeah, he was all over the show.
He was with the Damian Priest shit and all that. So he's in there too.
But he needs
officially on Raw, like just a Raw superstar now. He wasn't on SmackDown at all this week.
We'll see after Clash this week.
Okay. Well, I mean, if he fucking loses, he's on Raw. So and if he wins, he's on
Raw.
He's on Raw. If he wins, he's on Raw.
That's so strange.
I know.
There was, what the fuck happened this week? You talk about the Rhea Ripley Charlotte thing on SmackDown. I mean, Saturday Night's Main Event. I don't really feel like recapping that.
Yep.
Yeah, that might have been it. Might have been all the important stuff that happened on SmackDown.
There wasn't even anything really like made on the show.
No, not really. To be honest with you, Danhausen could have filmed this weeks ago.
and also, like, there's only 2 SmackDown matches on the card, so
yeah. Tiffany. Oh, that's what I want. Tiffany. Boy, what happened?
They called me a madman when I said that she was sus.
Granted, I don't think Lash was that great either in this match, but goddamn,
you need a ring general, and that is Tiffany at this point. She has to be the ring general. So if Tiffany can't be the ring general, it can't be Lash.
She's not even like good at, like, Lash is the larger, so you kind of got to fight from beneath, especially as a face. And I don't even think she did that correctly. I was like, bro, what is the absence of psychology or thought or ability at some points? Like, Tiffany, like, what's going on here? They gave you the U.S. title.
When Jade is looking more competent, you need to start asking questions.
Yeah. I think she really wants to be a heel and she's not feeling this face shit. But that's like, okay, but they cheer you.
Give her to Chelsea and then let them do what the fuck they do. They could be the new Edge Christian.
Yeah, that shit is weird. I don't know.
She's not good right now. She's not good right now. And then you wasted Julia for her.
Like, yeah, Julia just chilling. Julia in the background of background segments. Like,
I'm like, what are y'all hugging for? Y'all just hate each other.
Yeah. Mind you, Lash loses The night before she's supposed to have a.
Am I like so I'm so confused at the booking of like just certain storylines where I'm just like, are y'all just afraid to just have anything happen week
I
to week?
agree.
Like, I just don't know why some like certain things just go 100 miles an hour. Like Roman and Jacob, 100 miles an hour. Everything else slow to a Judgment Day. We're gonna get into that too. Why it is taking so long for them to break up,
bro? Fatal Influence this week. I'm like, all right, we got things moving, we got an emotion, and then it's just like, all right, now y'all jobbing. It's just
yes.
We actually have nothing for you.
Report comes out. Oh, they're gonna be given a bigger slot. Nope, they're jobbing. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like who is like are niggas just busy? Are niggas forgetting what they're doing week to week? Again, they're treading water. They're just coasting. And I'm like, you can't coast forever. You have to like shake something up.
It's tough.
A lot of this ain't on injuries no more.
No,
because a lot of people are back.
Yeah, moving to Raw. Just the big glaring thing for Raw for me. Well, one of the glaring things for Raw with me is Liv Morgan.
Not did you know championship at all?
But did you know that Liv Morgan has had 2 matches in the span of the last 3 months?
I think she's still hurt.
I don't know. She had the match against fucking Sol Ruka the night after.
She did. I think they're waiting for Stephanie, which is like why are you waiting so long? Like y'all can literally do anything.
Yeah.
In between this.
Y'all have Jacob Fatu showing up on Raw for whatever fucking reason. Just bring someone over. Who the fuck cares? Or do Bailey. Like, what are we doing? We just have her just sitting there with the title for no reason? Not having matches, not engaging with contenders, just engaging with Judgment Day? Dom's out here doing things like, I really don't know if they know what to do with me. I'm like, he kind of right.
Yeah.
Because he's not even on the card for this Saturday. He's the AAA Mega Champion. What's going on here? Like, it's so baffling to me, the booking of this shit, bro. Like, they'll do certain things right, but then it's like they're, like you said, they're treading water. I mean, the pay-per-views, they want to focus on these big talent and the big stars, but it's like you got to be able to develop this mid-card talent as well. You got to give them opportunities. It can't just be on Saturday night's main event, bro. Like, you got to start developing these people. LA Knight treading water, don't know what the fuck he's doing on this show. You know what I'm saying? Bailey and Lyra Valkyria, who fucking knows?
It's almost like they're afraid to like shake things up because like they're so afraid of people getting mad at them. And it's just like, generally, I don't get mad at very many things that they do. I take it for what it is. But you guys instead focus on the Roman Reigns bullshit. Like even I would say like Cody and Gunther is like we've seen the match before, but they're actually moving the story every week. They're integrating other people into it. They're like moving things in and out. Like, what are y'all doing with everyone else?
It's giving me like low key like 4th, 5th year Triple H NXT, where things just kind of like, I mean, I know it's developmental, but things just started getting a little bit like long in the tooth. It's like, oh, these niggas are still here. We're doing this now. Like, we're not doing that. Like, it took until Sean came up to really kind of like really shake some shit up. But like, things need to be a little bit fresher.
If that's the case, then Triple H just needs to be like a yes or no sign off guy. Like does this look good? Yes. Does this look good? No. Like he just needs to be that, and just let the other people cook. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's not Road Dogg bad. Like I don't think. Be clear. I don't think anything here is objectively bad. It's just objectively just not moving. It's just objectively like average.
Yeah.
It's like like at the very least, even if we didn't like it, he was doing some wild shit a year ago. Like he was doing some wild motherfucking shit a year ago. It was chaotic. Now it just feels like as a response to people's hatred of everything that happened last year, they're just going completely safe. And I think that's the worst thing to do.
The Vision, the second guy is injured, so they're like, oh, now Braun and Theory is tag team champions. Yeah, but now Theory's like, he's having his like coming of age fucking moment on Raw. It's, to me, it's just baffling. It's like, it's fucking weird, bro. I didn't like it.
That's not to get to the Roman Reigns of it. And again, like there were pieces of the show that like Penta consistently great. Javon Evans consistently great. They had a great fucking match. I don't think
Seth and Montez.
The Montez and Seth was great. Seth honestly has the most compelling story on the show. He's doing what Roman should be doing. Yeah. It's moving forward. It's moving. Like, again, the same thing was the thing they were levying. Him and Montez had an issue for 2 weeks, right? They resolved the issue this week. That's all we're asking for is a resolution of these issues. They're going on and on. Liv pressed Roxanne 3 weeks ago, right, Meelz? We've heard nothing of it since. Like, what are we doing?
I don't fucking know, bro. Finn wasn't even on Raw this week, so it's kind of like, you know what? I fucking hate Twitter. I asked why this girl fucking Zeta Steele dropped out of high school at 18, and now every fucking dropout from that watches AEW is in my mention. Of course you can drop out at 18. That's the illegal age to be able to drop out without parental consent. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I was just asking a question. Let's move on let's just predict the pay-per-view.
Okay. Let's start with Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar. A match that doesn't need story. It actually kind of eschews and like goes against everything we've been saying. Doesn't really matter for this match because it doesn't need story.
No.
But to see them,
they're just two niggas from Mortal Kombat. Fighting each other.
It's literally two kaiju number 9s.
Yeah.
Right now. I'm excited for this. I think it should main event. That's just my unpopular opinion. But
I agree.
Main event. I think they go 1-1 here. I think Brock wins.
I think so.
Yeah.
You think Brock says like, nah, fuck Gunther. I like this nigga over here.
No, I don't. But I think that like you open up so much more possibilities and things that you could do there. I also do feel like you just don't want to have. I'm sorry, you just don't want Oba to have a really long win streak. I just don't. They don't do that. Triple H doesn't normally do that either. Like aside from Asuka, right? Like he doesn't really have those huge win streaks, and so he's got to lose to somebody. And there's nothing wrong with him losing to Brock, especially being shocked. Like I think like if Brock can in story find what can break him, then I think that it makes sense. But Brock losing twice in a row just doesn't seem like it would happen to me.
Absolutely. I'm also gonna go Brock.
So do you think they run it back at shit?
Probably Night of Champions or maybe Saturday night in New York or
that would make sense too.
Something.
You got to end this at some point.
Yeah.
So does that mean that Oba doesn't enter King of the Ring because he's embroiled in this storyline? Because I'm like,
imagine he enters King of the Ring. Like he's got to enter King of the Ring.
I don't think he does. I don't think he does.
I hope it's not like Cody and Jay again.
Well, Cody's champ, so he can't be.
Yeah, but like the caliber of these people who don't need it, but they're in it. Like Seth,
yeah,
King of the Ring.
Like I think that like ultimately like he won it last year. Cody didn't he? He won it last year, but
Cody definitely won it. But why the fuck is Cody even in King of the Ring?
Because he had to get to Cena, right? That was why.
Yeah, but I guess it's giving Owen Hart.
Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruka for the IC title. I think this is make or break for Sol here for me. I think she got to string together something. I think that her style and Becky's style are so different that I just actually think that they don't mesh well together.
Probably not at all. But also, I don't think I would give it to Sol.
I don't either. The reign that never ends.
Yeah, I don't think I would give it to Sol. I was just like, what has she done to earn it? I don't even know if these niggas know her.
I think Becky definitely should retain here. And if I'm a betting man, I would put Becky and Io against each other for this title.
I would do that too. I would do that as well.
It's the biggest match you could have for this title. I don't think Sol needs it. I think you just go ahead and run Io and Becky for the summer. I think that's a great feud on the women's side. If Liv ain't doing nothing, then Becky will have to turn up for the women.
Facts.
Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill. Sheesh. This is the toughie, right?
It is. Because low-key, I don't think Rhea should have it at all.
But she needed to be on SmackDown somehow. So like that's how you got her there. But she's there now. So
she's there now.
My thing is that like if it's just Charlotte, man, just give it to Jade. if you're gonna do Rhea and Charlotte, just give it to fucking Jade. Because here's the thing: there's a bunch of women on that show that need some reps with other people. Like Jordan Grace, unfortunate. The injury really like knocked her out of contention because it really did look like she was going to be doing something at this point, and she got injured in between.
She was supposed to be a Mania. It seems like she was going to be a Mania with Tiff.
Mania with Tiff, and it just didn't happen that way. But Jordan Grace needs something. So like if only to open up this division in some way, shape, or form, give it to Jade. Give it back to Jade.
Unless we run into JC Jane Summer.
That's also something that could happen. Again, there's so many things you could do if they weren't so stuck on just treading water right now, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I think I'm actually gonna go with Jade.
I'm gonna go with Jade.
Yeah, I'll go with Jade. I'd rather she have it, to be honest with you. Maybe that's what's going in my head.
I thought their Mania match was really good. So
I think so as well. So we'll see. What we got next? Oh, the 2 world title matches.
Yeah, well, let's go with the one that's going to be on the first hour, and that's going to be Cody and Gunther, because we already know that.
Is that? I thought it was.
Yeah, they said they announced it.
Oh, okay. All
Cody,
right.
Let me double check.
Let me see. It was a Tribal Combat. What is Tribal Combat?
Title matches. Oh yeah, Cody and Gunther and Rhea and Jade are the first hour.
Okay, so Cody and Gunther. If I'm booking Brock versus Gunther, I'm giving the belt to Gunther.
If I'm booking a Randy Orton return,
Randy Orton can kick fucking rocks, bro. No offense, but he can kick fucking rocks. Dude is heavy. Dude is fucking slow. I don't want to see it anymore.
Yeah, I don't think that's done though. I don't think that storyline's done.
I think they could do it without the belt, but who knows? I guess he's trying to get number. 15. You would have to get Cody out the way to get number 15.
Yeah, he's not getting it off Cody, but he's gonna get it.
Yeah, so I could see that, but like, I would give it to Gunther, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't. You know why? Easy to find, hard to beat.
Oh, there he is. There it is. Gunther's just hard to beat.
Yeah, he not. Pretty tough to find.
Yeah. He really shows up when he wants.
I think just to get Gunther on the show, that's cool. But I'm like, again, put him with Ilya. Put him with literally anybody on this fucking show. Put him with Trick. Put him with anyone. You don't gotta be with a title. But with Gunther's legend killer gimmick, there has to be limits and guardrails to what that stands for, and he has to lose times. Like he has to lose. Just because he retires people doesn't mean he's all unbeatable. And I think that they'll have a great match, but I'm not of the idea, and I know I know that I'm contradicting myself with the last prediction for Rhea. I just don't think that Cody with a 2-month reign is really what they had in mind for this. I say he loses it at SummerSlam more than anything.
I feel like low key he wasn't even supposed to have this shit.
Who, Cody?
Yeah, I thought they was gonna. Well, I don't know. Maybe they were gonna give it to Randy.
They were never giving it to Randy. They were never giving it to Randy
until Pat showed up. I'm still gonna go with Gunther. Fuck it.
I'm gonna go with the Coldster because I think Randy Orton's gonna come back.
Okay.
I would imagine he's already booked. He's already on his way to Italy right now.
At this point, hope it's a comfortable seat.
Then we get to what will undoubtedly main event the show: Tribal Combat. Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu. Roman saying this week, "Who even told you about Tribal Combat?" And I said, "Did you know that he was in one?"
Conrad, what's your favorite Tribal Combat match?
Like, you do realize that he interfered in one that you were in, correct? Like, you know that, right? Like, the fuck do you? This
Tribal Combat is just no disqualification, right?
It's just bloodline rules with weapons. That's literally all it is. It's bloodline rules of weapons. They're all variants of itself. Roman Reigns and the bloodline stuff is beyond parody at this point.
I need WWE's YouTube page to give me the 3-hour compilation of Tribal Combat, the Tribal Combat playlist.
But there's only been 4?
Let's see.
4? The first one was with Jay. Second one was with Solo. Oh, it's 3.
That's it.
With Jacob, yeah.
Yeah, Jay and Solo. Yeah, Jay was SummerSlam 2023. Solo's Netflix premiere
2025. So yeah,
that's it. They
don't. To be fair, they don't run it back very often, but it's because it's just a no DQ match, nigga. That's literally all it is.
And it's for the ufalafa. Ufalafel.
Again, that promo on Monday was one of the more peculiar and odd. Roman's whole vibe.
So you're gonna have to explain this promo to me because I was watching it next. So
Roman comes out and he tells Adam Pearce, "Leave us." And I'm like, what is going on? He can't touch me as per the tribal combat rules. He made a blood oath. I said, when did that happen? When did the blood oath happen?
And they wrote it.
He could not touch him for tribal. He's been touching you all week. You've been touching him for weeks. When did y'all make this rule? So he says, basically, if you lose, you serve me, and if you can't dog walk my ass, I'm gonna walk you like a dog or some shit. You're gonna serve me. I'm like, what's going on? like, are we really about to do this? Are we really about to re-rock the J angle from 2020?
Is he supposed to be a good guy to be making niggas serve him?
Bruh, I couldn't believe. Even the crowd was confused. There was like, what? Are you a heel? Are y'all both heels? What is going on? And then
fetish.
The kicker of this, right?
Is his birthday.
Jacob says, win or lose, I still got a job. I said, what?
What's so clear?
What's the purpose not to have the title and the fame and the money and all the stuff that came with I have no clue who is like. Maybe Heyman's tired. Maybe Heyman and Roman writing this are tired. Maybe Triple H is not editing the writing for this. Roman Reigns, to me, is the consistently worst part of the Monday Night Show every week. Do you know how good we had it 3 months ago, Meelz? 4 months ago. Yeah. 5 months ago with CM Punk on top.
CM Punk was telling Finn, he was like, yo, get out of there. They're about to jump you.
Bro, do you know how good we had it match-wise, promo-wise, aura-wise? I just think Roman Reigns has lost all of his fucking aura at this point, dude. This is and people be like, it's the booking's fault. I'm like, do y'all think that Roman Reigns comes in and says, thanks for the pages of script today, Triple H? Everything that you said. He has part in all of this. He is low-key helping write all of this shit. Him and Heyman. So stop acting like he has no part in this. He's not absolved of what's going on in the storyline. I am pretty sure this match will be better than what I did not like their last match. I'm pretty sure this will be better than that one. I'm quite sure. The way we got here is so stupid because win or lose, Meelz, Jacob will either be champion, which is cool, but he'll be a heel champion, which is insane because Roman just won this title, or he will be a part of the bloodline.
Hey man, at least he'll still have a job.
It is very clear he's losing this match. I don't know what you gain from a tweener bloodline faction on this show at all.
Here's my thing though. How long are we gonna? No offense, and I don't want to sound like I'm targeting any group, but is the allure of his reigns just Samoan shit?
The allure of his reign is acknowledge me. You must be some dumbasses. The laugh.
Right.
What is it? What is it? The braids? What is it that they get you excited about this?
Because if Jacob loses, this shit continues.
Because my thing is this: if this was any other, I've seen Cody get dragged for less. And he is actually providing a halfway passable and compelling story with Gunther right now. What is Roman doing? What is Roman doing that's so good that's making people throw the ones up? He just show up every week now, I guess.
I don't even know if niggas are still throwing the ones up.
Yes, man. These niggas is cringe. This shit is cringe. It could be literally anyone with this title, dude. It doesn't have to be him.
I agree. I don't know what. Yeah, he's kind of cringe.
If Jacob wins, right?
Yes.
There is no guarantee that he is not going to be in the Roman Reigns vernacular. We will still be in this place.
Here all summer.
Because what's another outcome? That Jacob wins the title. They pass it back to Roman later, and then Roman goes into the fall with it. I guess you could do that to keep Jacob from joining the bloodline. I guess you could do that. To be fair though, Meelz, him winning it would be the shakeup and the what the fuck that we need that we've been asking for.
Ugh.
But even Adam and Roman say, "Well, if he wins the title, God help us all." I'm like, "Well, for what? What do you mean? Why would it be bad that if he won the title?"
Yeah,
he was just a babyface a month ago.
I'm over this. I'm not over it. The match is going to be good, but well, I don't know. This is tribal combat, but I have no idea what we're going for here. The writing of this seems so fugazi and just very like it doesn't open opportunity or window. It closes the door on whatever this man has taken over the division. It's kind of like if I'm gonna be champion, this is what we're gonna do. Brought the nigga from SmackDown, a completely different show. Brought his mans. They got Jimmy and Jay doing his bidding. It's like, what are we doing here? Like,
you got Jimmy basically saying to LA Knight, "Yes, I'm a dick rider. Yes, I am."
Yeah.
like, huh?
What are we doing here? Like, this isn't. Yeah, this isn't. I don't even be sticking around for the end of the show. I'd just be like, bro, come on,
bro. Roman segments are bad, bro. They're legit bad. Roman segments are bad. It's time to just be honest. It's time for people to be honest. This is not it.
I'd rather be him facing Rusev or some shit.
Like, I would rather exactly face someone else.
Face someone else, bro. So we can stop using all this stupid shit, like trying to make they can't cook cinema again. It's just not working.
They're cooking Tubi.
Yeah, they cooking Tubi for sure. This is just weird. I don't know if he's gonna keep it until Street Fighter comes out.
But again, he could pass it back and forth. That's fine. Whatever. But at the end of the day, I don't think that we get past this year without Roman and Cody going at it one more time. That is one thing that I do think will happen this year. Is that we'll get the part 3. I do think we will get the part 3 with them, but I don't think they either of them need the belt for that. To be honest with you, so I think Roman's winning.
Yeah, Roman's probably winning. I was low-key not going to predict it, but I think Roman is probably winning this match. Sorry, Lord, Jacob, but at least you have a job.
Yeah, at least you have a job. Awesome. Oh God, it's gonna suck. The Lord help us is if Roman still has his title by Monday. That was Clash in Italy. I do think that the matches are gonna be good. They always deliver on PLEs more often than not. I didn't like Backlash, but they often.
Well, this is Italy. Italy gonna go up.
Yeah, they're gonna go up regardless. So.
And just a heads up for everyone, SmackDown is coming out earlier this week, so avoid spoilers or don't if you got a VPN. Raw will also be coming. I think Raw for the Raw on Monday. Yeah. So avoid spoilers or don't.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening, and we'll be back next week with more of the aftermath of Clash in Italy as we are barreling towards Saudi Arabia. I don't know how they're going to do that for a king and queen of the ring coming up in just a little bit under a month now. So thank you guys for listening. For Meelz, I'm Justin. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.